But the Greens have also returned all of our senators, picked up another senator in Victoria, and it's going right down to the line here in the ACT. And I think it's a fantastic job that Simon Sheikh's campaign has been able to achieve here to stop the Liberals getting a quota and to go against the national swing. I also think it's marvellous that Adam Bandt won the seat of Melbourne in spite of everybody saying the Greens couldn't do it. We have done it with a fantastic on-the-ground campaign in Melbourne. So we are going to be, the Greens, we're going to be the main opposition to Tony Abbott and some of the excesses of his government. And today I have written to him seeking to meet with him, but asking him to reconsider his commitment to tear down Tasmania's World Heritage Forest listing. There has been a long campaign over decades to protect Tasmania's forests. In June this year, they were listed as part of the Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area, and Tasmania celebrated that. People from the timber industry, the conservation movement, everybody recognised putting those forests into World Heritage is a major part of Tasmania's brand, major part of the tourism industry, and a major part of the transition to the new economy.
See the funny side, the Greens preferences could be electing Clive Palmer?
Well, you know, what's electing Clive Palmer to Parliament is twerking, frankly, and I just think this is an extraordinary thing that we ended up in an election where celebrity private jets fighting on the tarmac, dancing on radio. It shows how much convergence there is in the media now, that twerking, a visual response, if you like, on a radio program actually ends up, you know, as part of the national conversation. But what we've seen here is people turning off from a serious political debate and actually turning to think colour and movement in a campaign, and I'm not sure that that's going to turn out with the best results for Australia.
The Palmer Party spent a lot of money on their vote. Does it show that it is possible to buy elections in this sense?
Well, I am concerned about the fact that you've got very wealthy individuals being able to influence elections to that extent. You know, I really didn't think it would have been possible in Australia, where a very wealthy individual, a mining magnate who has a private plane and flies around the country and promises all kinds of things as a result of their personal wealth, would get elected to the Parliament. But there you are, that's what's happened. In Tasmania, Clive Palmer flew down and went out to Incat, the shipbuilder, and said that he would consider giving the contract for building the lifeboats on the Titanic to a Tasmanian company. I mean, this is the kind of thing that went on in the campaign, and if that occurred, it would be his personal company doing that contract. It would have nothing to do with actually what a government would be able to deliver of either persuasion. So it really mixes up private wealth, showmanship. You know, it's been an interesting election. It's going to be an interesting period in this next period of government.